Welcome to Healthy Start, where we uncover the truth about your health and empower you with real solutions. Are you aware of the very first sign that your kidneys might be in trouble? It's not what you think. Most people imagine symptoms like fatigue, swelling, or frequent urination as early warnings, but those are actually late-stage red flags. Today, we're diving into the number one absolute earliest clue to kidney disease, a silent signal that could save your health if you catch it in time. Your kidneys are unsung heroes, working tirelessly to keep your body in balance. Yet, a staggering 15% of adults, about 35 to 40 million people, have chronic kidney disease, and 90% don't even know it. Why? Because the early stages are sneaky, with no obvious symptoms. As a doctor, I'm here to pull back the curtain, reveal this hidden warning, and show you how to protect your kidneys before it's too late. Stick with me, because this could be the knowledge that changes everything. Let's start with the reality of kidney disease. It's a quiet threat, creeping up without fanfare. About 38% of people over 65 have some form of chronic kidney disease, and even among those with severe cases, 40% are clueless until it's critical. Why is it so hard to spot? The problem lies in what we think are early signs. You might have heard that fatigue, poor sleep, or loss of appetite signal kidney trouble. Those sound like red flags, right? But they only show up when toxins have built up to toxic levels, meaning your kidneys are already in serious distress. Then there's increased urination, especially at night, what doctors call nocturia. Some videos claim this is the first sign, but that's misleading. Nocturia from kidney issues happens only in advanced cases, often tied to poorly managed diabetes, where excess glucose pulls water into the urine. More likely, if you're up at night, you just drank too much water before bed. Don't panic yet. What about blood in the urine? That's alarming, but it's not an early sign either. Red blood cells are large, so for them to leak into your urine, the kidney's filters must be severely damaged. Foamy urine, sometimes linked to protein leakage, is another late marker. Sure, it could hint at trouble, but it's often caused by something temporary, like a urinary tract infection. Puffy eyes, hands, or feet edema are also serious. They happen when you're losing so much protein, especially albumin, that your body can't hold fluid in the bloodstream. Itching or muscle cramps, those might stem from mineral imbalances, but again, only when kidney damage is advanced. If your cramps are kidney-related, the organ is already struggling hard. Most often, cramps tie back to adrenal issues, not kidneys. The takeaway? These early signs are anything but early. Waiting for them is like waiting for your car's engine to seize before checking the oil. So, what do your kidneys actually do, and why are they so vital? Think of them as your body's master chemists, balancing everything to keep you alive. Every day, they filter about 180 liters of fluid, that's 760 cups of water, cleaning your blood of waste while reabsorbing over 99% of that water back into your system. They also reclaim 100% of glucose and most electrolytes, like sodium, potassium, and calcium, unless something like diabetes overwhelms them. Beyond filtration, kidneys regulate your blood's pH, keeping it at a precise level to avoid chaos in your cells. They control blood pressure by managing fluid and electrolyte levels. They even signal your bone marrow to produce more red blood cells when oxygen runs low. Your heart pumps 5 liters of blood per minute, and 20–25% of that flows through your kidneys. That's 1,400 to 1,800 liters daily, a massive workload for organs the size of your fist. Now, let's get to the heart of it. The earliest sign of kidney trouble isn't a symptom you feel, it's insulin resistance. Research from the American Journal of Physiology shows that insulin resistance is a near-universal trait in chronic kidney disease, appearing even when kidney filtration is still normal. What does that mean? Before your kidneys start failing, before glucose spikes, your body's ability to use insulin effectively begins to slip. This is critical because the top causes of kidney disease are tied to insulin resistance. Number 1 is type 2 diabetes, followed closely by high blood pressure, which diabetes often triggers. Chronic use of painkillers like NSAIDs and autoimmune conditions like lupus also play roles, but diabetes and hypertension dominate. Insulin resistance isn't just a side note, it's the spark that starts the fire. Why does insulin resistance matter so much? Let's break it down. When you're insulin sensitive, a small amount of insulin easily moves glucose into your cells for energy. But if you're eating a diet heavy in processed carbs, think donuts, soda, or white bread, your cells start resisting insulin's signal. To keep blood sugar stable, your pancreas pumps out more insulin. Over years, insulin levels climb, but glucose stays normal, so you don't notice a problem. This is where the danger hides. High insulin damages tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, reducing their filtration rate long before you're diagnosed with diabetes. By the time glucose rises, signaling prediabetes or diabetes, your kidneys may have been struggling for a decade or more. Studies show that in people with chronic kidney disease, as insulin resistance worsens, filtration drops even with normal glucose. It's like a smoke detector going off before the flames appear. How do you catch this early? The simplest, most affordable tool is a test called HOMA-IR. It measures insulin resistance by multiplying your fasting glucose by your insulin level, then dividing by a constant for 0.5 if you're using milligrams per deciliter, or 22.5 for millimoles per liter. A healthy range is 0.5 to 1.5. If your score is higher, it's a warning. The beauty of HOMA-IR is its accessibility. Most blood tests already include glucose, so adding insulin costs about $20. Compare that to expensive lab tests that take hours and cost hundreds. HOMA-IR isn't perfect, but it's a reliable screening tool, matching up well with gold standard tests. Why rely on glucose alone? Glucose is a lagging indicator, staying normal until your body's insulin defenses crumble. Insulin rises first, giving you a 15 to 20-year head start to act. What can you do to protect your kidneys? The good news is that over 90% of type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, the top kidney killers, are preventable or reversible with lifestyle changes. Start with your diet. Ditch processed foods loaded with sugar and refined carbs. Swap that morning bagel for eggs scrambled with spinach and avocado. Choose salmon, chicken, or lentils over fast food. These whole foods provide essential amino acids for tissue repair, healthy fats for cell membranes, and steady energy without blood sugar spikes. Cut back on salt to ease blood pressure, and limit over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen, which stress your kidneys over time. Hydration matters too. Aim for clean water to support filtration, but don't overdo it before bed to avoid nocturia. Movement is another game changer. You don't need a gym membership, just 20 to 30 minutes of walking daily can lower insulin resistance and blood pressure. Stress management is equally key. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, worsening insulin resistance. Try 5 minutes of deep breathing or a short yoga session to calm your system. If you're at risk, say, with a family history of diabetes or hypertension, get that HOMA-IR test. It's a small step with big impact. Supplements can help in some cases, like nutrient-dense whole food blends designed for kidney support, but they're not magic. Focus on real food first. Vibrant salads, roasted nuts, or grilled fish. These choices aren't about deprivation, they're delicious, satisfying, and fuel your body right. Time is your ally here. Your kidneys don't heal overnight, but consistent changes over months can turn the tide. Picture a garden choked with weeds. You don't just sprinkle seeds and expect flowers, you clear the junk, enrich the soil, and water steadily. Your body works the same way. Small shifts, like swapping soda for water or adding a daily walk, plant seeds for healthier kidneys. Over weeks, you'll feel sharper, lighter, with steadier energy. Over months, your insulin sensitivity improves, easing the strain on your kidneys. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Why wait for a diagnosis when you can act now? Let's wrap this up. The top sign your kidneys are struggling is insulin resistance, a silent warning tied to diabetes and high blood pressure. Catch it early with a HOMA-IR test, and fight back with whole foods, movement, and stress relief. Your kidneys filter 760 cups of fluid daily, balance your blood, and keep your heart pumping strong. They deserve your care. Don't let kidney disease sneak up. Start with one change today. maybe a hearty salad or a quick stroll. If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe to Healthy Start, hit that bell, and join our community for more life-changing tips. Your kidneys are counting on you. Let's keep them strong for years to come.